Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Manchester United have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Now it's Van Basten. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Van Basten. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Just a whisker away. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Shevchenko.
Porque o passe não foi certo, foi trenzinho picado.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Basten. Rivaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shevchenko!
Isso, Chevy.
Oh, good
Demorou
read.
demais
He
pra
read that
chutar.
really
Olha.
well and stopped it.
Demorou demais pra chutar, Chatgpt. Tá doido, hein?
Looks to the other side.
Esse
Well
chute é
spotted.
por isso.
Saliba. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's in space and looking for options. And it's played in. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Van Basten. And that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper to tries a shot! No mistake! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
After 29 minutes is
Crescer get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Crescer are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Pinches it off him. Van Basten. And it's Van Basten. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer. He's found the way through. Cristiano shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Crescer are looking to go forward now. Van Basten. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, what a... It's Cristiano has fallen kindly here. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And the first half is done.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, it's Van Basten. Takes a shot! Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's been quite a chance! And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So now the difference is 3. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Judge, surely! And that was very necessary. Park Ji-sung into the channel. Can he latch on to this? And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Takes the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Park Ji-sung does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldo chasing after it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Raul looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Roberto Carlos. Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Raul. Thinks about the shot. Cruzeiro needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. This looks promising. Cristiano Ronaldo driving forwards. Oh, some tackle that. Goes down, but nothing given. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Backward it goes. And here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo! And another try! They've scored! And they are right back within touch! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And this is from Mario. Rivaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. Up Sung. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Tacho deals with that comfortably. And he cuts out the supply. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Crescer can certainly take credit for the way they've gone about their business here. This scoreline is inaccurately reflective.
And here's Van Basten. A heavy challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Platini. Raul. Van Basten, given the lift of his goal. Van Dijk. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
4
Rijkaard.
added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Michel Platini. Some really good ball movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a run-up. Floated through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice control. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Romario. And that's that. Cruzeiro perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
With the owner of a blue
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids. And Mateus. And it's Kaka. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shapes to shoot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cruzeiro have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Thuram. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival.
Cruzeiro really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Thuram. Pull it. Rummenigge.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And it's Kaka. Busquets producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Shevchenko.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Rummenigge. Stojkovic. Platini. It's run loose here. Now Davids. Passing nice and neat. Kaka. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, nice touch. This looks promising. That's really good defending. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's a threatening ball. He has a look up. Pings in. It's a mighty effort. He's got away with one there. Now it's Van Basten. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He can run onto that. Rummenigge is having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's come to nothing. Cruzeiro are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Tries to play it through, and he cuts out the supply. Busquets, and this is Shevchenko. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good ball! Decent chance! Mateus. It's a pretty loose pass. Half-time getting close now. Busquets, looking to play him in. Oh, it's played into... He's got full! Rummenigge. Now it's Stojkovic. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruzeiro finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Baresi makes the interception. Busquets. Now it's Van Basten. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que todos bebam com responsabilidade. O espectador que estiver embriagado ou se comportar de forma inadequada será removido. Agradecemos sua atenção.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Aims beyond the defence, and he's in on goal! Davids. And it's Kaka. He's in a good position here. Platini. Davids. Might be danger here. Busquets. Oh, it's Van Basten. Platini. That's a cute ball. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Costa Curta could try cutting inside here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Cruzeiro present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead.
O Bruninho tá bafando bater com o goleiro. Rapaz, eu achei que ele ia bater no meio do gol. Bem que eu ia pra esse canto aí, mas... O Buffon fez gol aqui agora, galera. Teve que humilhação meu time aí, até o Buffon. Né?
He'll be disappointed with that. Yeah. And it's Michel Platini. He's picked his way through. And here's Van Basten. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And it's Thuram. Now Kaká, and the through ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pull it. Nicely weighted ball.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Stojkovic. He's found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah. Tries to pass it through.
Seus filhos, rapariga, agora vem. Vai vir aí, seu monstrão.
Pull it.
É muito lento, se não tivesse.
Now it's Kaká. Looks a good ball
Esse foi o
through.
tempo de jogar skin.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's been bundled over. That is a
Não,
foul.
cara, é bom.
No second thought, a straight red card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. It's run this time, surely. Oh, impressive strike.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Maldini gathers from the goal kick. Stojkovic, well, played right into his path. Pullet picks it up out wide. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement, and he's worked it through. Oh, robust challenge. Knocks it into space. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Internet é essa desse
Receives it in a
maluco?
good position here.
Internet que é essa que tudo desliza mais rápido, os caras pegam a bola no ar com o pé.
And we
A
have
porra
our
do meu time
very
não
first
faz nada, só
corner.
pode morrer de apertar botão aqui. Que...
Pullet plays it
Nossa,
short.
tô falando, se quer excesso de confiança é demais.
Platini. He's a sharp little ball here.
Cruzeiro are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. And the ball's gone astray. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Pullet defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mateus. Kaká. Out to the left it goes. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous.
Foram indicados
Mateus.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Pullet. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. And here's Stojkovic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Opa!
Oh,
Fora
that's a
da área
foul,
tem
and the
pode.
whistle's
Fora da
gone.
área pode. Red card também.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow
Oh,
card.
não quis expulsar, tá bom.
Players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the
Caraca,
frustration
hein?
of
Pra
being
quem tava
denied a clear
1.700
opportunity,
pontos.
but it had to be done.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside...
Ficou vermelha a barra. 147 derrotas contra 110, falta 30. Tô perdendo 137. Caraca, essa cabra não vai melhorar não. Agora peça. Ixi, galera, sério mesmo, a internet hoje pesou, hein? Você aperta para começar, o trem demora.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Collier, really fierce, close defending. And he's found a way past.
Kohler really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. And that is expertly dealt with. And that'll do under the circumstances. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely shaped ball. And he's searching through. Big chance! And it's a goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Face to face, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's having a go! Oh no, what has happened here? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kaká. And here's Rafael Leao. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Rafael Leao. Conte. Koller. Kaká is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. Koller really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi. Conte. Defending was strong and firm. Now he's got space here. Chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's done very well to get to that.
Di Marco actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Hoisted in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, well played. Kaká. Nkunku. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cruzeiro are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Koller. And this is Kante. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered in. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafael Leao. Great vision. Nkunku. So what can they make of this? Driving on and making good progress. Here's Solot. Looking for the run. Okafor. Receive. A header! And it's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Crescer can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
A good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted. Okafor. Kola. Kola. Played out to the left flank. He slings it in. Ambitious ball here. That pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
DiMarco attempts a clearance. Crescer have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Leao is onto this. Now it's Messi. Solot chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. 60 minutes played. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's clever. That is good alertness. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Oh, this looks sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Schuler cuts it out. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kante was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from him. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Pinches it off him. Klosterman cuts out the pass. Now it's Solot. That's a good ball out wide. That's been drilled in. That's really well manoeuvred.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good ball, good take. Swept in. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they can counter here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's made its way to him. Okafor. Nkunku puts his foot on the gas. Now this could be a chance. Has a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kane. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's away. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a goal kick.
Teremos uma substituição.
Palmeiras making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Played into space out wide. Kane. Kane stood his ground strongly. Now that is a hefty challenge. Corner number 2 then. Palmeiras awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the keeper beats it away. He's had a close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Cruzeiro were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Cruyff with the cross. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly... And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he welcomes it in. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's the throw. Costa Curta looks to the other side. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Delivers with... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Platini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruzeiro finding their passes.
There they go, punting again.
Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And ball's gone astray. Tries to pass it through. Van Basten. 30 minutes gone. And this is Shevchenko. Out to the right. Makaleli. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Oh, what a ball! Oh, well played. Van Dijk gets it clear. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Will play through for the wide man. Makaleli. Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? Van Basten receives it in a good position here. Oh, played right into his path. Bastoni. Looking for the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Nice interception, well timed. Tries to play it through. Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's gone for goal! That's another chance! There it is! And he's being shifted off it. Somewhat off target. Busquets. Cruzeiro have it back and can go again. And it's Michel Platini. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Cruzeiro clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Cruzeiro go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Van Basten. And that was very necessary. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
De Bruyne. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. Baresi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Shevchenko. Oh, that's superb. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, a very decent attempt. Corinthians have their third corner. Big header! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Cruzeiro are 2 up early in the second half. De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. Almost an hour gone. Not the most accurate pass. And it's been given away. He's away. He's one-on-one. He's having a shot. No mistake. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Busquets. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruzeiro are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've...
Shevchenko gets through on his chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Cruzeiro. It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he cuts out the supply. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in a great position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vieira. De Bruyne. That pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vieira. De Bruyne. Shevchenko. Very nicely done. And he's whipped it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Cruzeiro have reclaimed it. Busquets. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. Terrific header. Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Gerard. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. Nicked it back promptly. Time added on 4 minutes. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. So that's it. It is all over.
Amarelo.
What a satisfying performance. A performance at times.
Caramba, a fase tá voltando. Caraca. Buscar o craque aqui, ué. Foi que eu tirei ele. Ah, tirar o isco, sai fora.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Kunde kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has not gone well. Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Now it's Busquets. And he's managed to get free. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Busquets. Well, now it's a race for the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Hazard. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. Busquets receives it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's a key interception. Odegaard. That's a little off target. Now it's Shevchenko. Santos looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Van Bouten wins the duel this time. Shot could be... Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Goes for a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Platini. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Van Basten. Now that's well seen too. Van Basten is onto this. Hazard. Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out. It's Forlan. It's Forlan! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Hazard. Beckenbauer. And it's Ødegaard. Adriano has created one goal already. Looking for the run. And he's on it. Adriano! Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's Van Basten! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. Beckham. And here's Van Basten. Hazard. And it's Forlan. Adriano. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Santos finding their passes. And this is Forlan. Well, that is one way to stop him. Van Basten succumbs to the pressure. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko is fouled. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Beckham. Forlan. Adriano. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Baresi. Oh, it's come loose. And Adams. Busquets. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. Ter Stegen claims it without any fuss. Crescer needing a change of fortune here. Ødegaard. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Santos go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Adriano has actually shocked himself. Where's that hole in the ground?
He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé, Hazard, Ødegaard. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's burst through. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's there to get it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Adams closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Van Basten. And he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Davids. It's an imaginative pass. It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone direct here. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cruzeiro really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Adriano. Cruzeiro are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Davids has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's gone out for a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Van Balten getting this one clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Promptly taken. And this is Shevchenko, and he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's hoisted clear. Platini picks it up out wide. Rijkaard! So that's it. It is all over. Cruzeiro did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Cruzeiro finding their passes. Now it's Busquets. Oh, no joy this time. Xavi Alonso. Now this could be a chance. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Van Basten. No, he is not giving anything away. Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Platini. Vieira. That is a brilliant interception. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a cert. Ah, he's given it away. He's through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That is good strength. Beckham. Busquets really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No, it's come to nothing. It's ended up in no man's land. And it's Vieira. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they can counter here.
Cruzeiro are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. Pedri. 30 minutes gone. Engages and forces him off the ball. Busquets. That's Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Xavi Alonso.
Might want to be careful there.
Beckham. Busquets. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pass somewhat off target. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. And it's Belletti. Knocks it into space. Just too much on that. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Roberto Carlos. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, what a... Can he finish? He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Crescer get the second half going. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, that is one way to stop him. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thinks about the shot. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Mbappe! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
And this is Van Basten. Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot! Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. And it's Beckham. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Shevchenko! And again the keeper stands strong. Crescer with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that is expertly dealt with. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? Good challenge, excellent challenge. Crescer needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shot a goal! Goal! Crescer! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's cut it out. Costa Curta. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 10.
Great vision.
Camisa 4. Deixando o campo para
Another chance from a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Busquets is there, and he can get that clear. Hazard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter. Goes for a shot! It's Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And Shevchenko! Goal! Crescer! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cruzeiro get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal
Cara,
scorers,
Pelo.
little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shoots!
Ah,
The assistant referee rightly gives him
isso aí,
offside.
meu.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yeah. Spread out to the left.
Ó, o time do cara foi bem
Well
defensivo.
seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, super find. And he's in on Shevchenko! It's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Azar. Nicely shaped ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, well measured. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Haaland. Platini. And it's Van Basten. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Saliba. And that is as far as it
gente,
goes.
isso aí eu pensei, eu
So
já
the
tava
winners
com
bullish
gigante aí
and
de
belligerent after a
partida.
remarkable collective effort.
O traíro. Rapaz. Você tá louco, irmão?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Well, Frankie de Jong is one of the more complete midfielders around it.
Yes, he is.
Great vision, great passer, great at recovering and recycling.
We saw all of that, of course, when he became a Spanish Cup winner in 2021.
Yeah, and he was tremendous in the final. Scored 1 goal and picked up a couple of assists, I think.
That goal, what a great diving header. And that is a little undercooked. A look and place it forward. De Jong, now it's Villa.
This is the time you need that pace.
De Jong. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Cruzeiro have it back and can go again. Nicely aimed pass. Busquets, it's a pretty loose pass. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Shevchenko, looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. He's through. Shevchenko! Goal! Crescer! And Crescer take the lead. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Basten. Vieira gets a foot in here, looking for the run. Platini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows...
It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. That has not gone well.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! That is a brilliant interception. Vieira. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Shevchenko. Costa Curta. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. And he's with a terrific header. Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Judge, surely. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Platini, quality ball. Beckham, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Cruzeiro looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Floated through, and this is Shevchenko, and this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Vieira. No way through. De Jong. Now Mbappe. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way. Vinicius Junior!
Foi um golaço do Vinicius Junior.
And right on
Ele tá
half
morto.
time. That is
Vai
Pelo.
comer.
That really is quite
Cara,
fabulous.
passa de
All
passar
his
é
own
disso.
doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust.
Bom.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
O Mirra avisa. RB o Mirra avisa.
This will turn out to be
O
a
Mirra
really good one.
avisa.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same
Técnico
intensity
Johan
and tempo
Cruyff
they showed in
e
getting both the goals.
Frank
Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Cruzeiro Head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're off again. Yeah. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
This looks promising. Rijkaard does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Van Basten. And it's Vieira. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Jong. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that's a throw-in. Koundé. Vieira. Now it's Villa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Now it's Villa. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Costa Curta. Lofted upfield. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. David Villa receives it in a good position here. He can run onto that. And he's in on goal. De Jong. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vieira. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Okay.
Van Basten. And it's Michel Platini. And it's Vieira. And he's intervened well there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quick.
Takes a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
It's their second corner of the game.
Ardija really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pronto.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa
So, time for
23.
changes on both sides, actually.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 13. Substituição em andamento.
Now it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets a good foot in there.
Isco really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Hazard. Oh, shooting chance!
Deixar, não tem jeito não. Meu Deus.
There
Treino.
seemed no way back, but
Treino
they
por um
are
tempo
level.
difícil. Filho.
An opportunist strike,
Cara,
but
não
he'll
funciona.
take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a cute ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away?
Teremos
Kimmich.
minuto de acréscimo.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Platini! Oh,
Cara, eu
smart
começo a arriscar
save. He had
estranhos.
plenty to... And that's that.
Não, esqueça a
Decent game
bola.
of football, that. Intense, intriguing.
Idiota, o
And
cara.
both sides, as it turns out,
Bosta.
unable to be separated.
Olha, cara. Ai, meu. Cruzilha, Minas Gerais. Meu Deus. O mineiro da cidade de Minas tem o nome estranho. Bullet 4-2-4. Vamos pra cima. Aquele aqui.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. It's a quick one.
There they go, hunting again.
Yamal has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception. He won't be happy with that one. Searching pass he's played there. And he's onside. And a chance!
Ah, nossa, o chute chega mais perto
Well,
e
they
vai
would
fazer
have been
falta.
looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Nossa, o bichão.
That is so good, such sharp skills,
Caraca, velho,
and such a
jogador desse
delicious
cara.
finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He is through here. Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! Goal!
Tão lindo.
A
Dos
game of
pés.
thrills, all
Essa
square
da
in the
curva.
blinking of an eye.
Mostra mesmo o símbolo do Cruzeiro aí pra essa galera.
Should take a back seat to
Que não
the
respeita.
importance of a
Ama
committed
o
reaction.
time do
This is
Cruzeiro.
wonderful to watch.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Cruzeiro grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again.
And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's going to be another throw. Busquets. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some really good ball movement. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Nossa, buceta, filho. Chuta de primeira, caralho. Tá doido, hein?
The first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now who's going to be first to this? He's got away. Yamal! Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vieira. Davids. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Busquets cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever...
Owen! And he's following up!
Nossa, tá ficando sem graça, é isso, velho. Você não pode apertar muito, senão faz falta. Aí meter o carrinho.
Not so much
Isso é
sophistication
besteira
as
já.
doggedness and
2
sheer
gols igualzinho. Olha lá que
Well,
bosta.
I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona go into the lead. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's an imaginative pass. It's a promising position. And the flag has stayed down.
Vem cá,
Well
otário.
to him there.
Nossa, acho que toda hora vai fazer isso. Eu meto o
Well,
carrinho.
look, they know they've got a height
Começar a
advantage,
funcionar.
and it's time for them to use it.
Khan claims comfort. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. Platini. Busquets.
Rapaz, eu tinha
Great
apertado
vision.
pra dar o passo aí, que não
With
dá
one support
tempo.
out wide. He's shifting through
Ai,
the
meu
gears
Deus,
here.
é só correria mesmo.
Yamal!
Nossa, tá ficando besta demais. O jogo
A
tá
quite
idiota demais.
incredible
Nossa,
spell. They are
meu
flying.
Deus, olha isso, cara.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he
Olha os loucos
is
que nós
claiming
tá
it
vendo.
nonetheless. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. He's picked his way through. Busquets. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely shaped ball. Foot in.
Cara, esse cara tem problema, só pode. Olha aí, ele pega a bola e já sai doido.
Have their second corner now.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Played into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Busquets. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard kept his eye on it.
Rijkaard.
No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Platini. And it's half-time.
Filha! O dele é forte, hein? Ai, vamos embora jogar, meu amigo. Vamos jogar. Como vocês têm?
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida. Agradecemos sua cooperação.
Não, você vai esperar até começar também. Apertei, você fez graça, tem que esperar agora. Apertei para nós começar rapidinho, ficou fazendo graça. Agora aguenta aí até eu começar pro automático.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Você tá dando certo? Pelo amor de Deus, velho.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go?
O cara bom pra bater. Só quem o cara vai bater a bola.
Travelling. He's looking wide. Nice interception, well timed. Owen in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Passes short and sharp. Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Shevchenko is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Busquets. And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he plays one through. Rijkaard gets it clear. Rijkaard. Out to the right. Shooting chance! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Vocês tá aí.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Platini. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Can he finish? That could spell... In he goes again!
Para mim, cara, para, velho. Olha isso, o cara, o que o cara fez? Não tá bom, não tá bom. Aperta quadrado aí.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have
Aí você
no
não
time on
consegue
the ball
jogar contra os
whatsoever.
caras.
You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Can he get it through? Vieira. Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Torres looking to run onto it. Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Thuram. And here's Torres. There's the shot!
Isso aí, não pode fazer gol, meu. Você tá doido, parece que meu time ficou todo nenhum. Meu Deus do céu.
And the lead is extended still further. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Nossa, você não consegue chutar, você não consegue não
Barcelona
passa.
grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now that looks a decent ball. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Busquets. Now, can they get him away? It's Van Basten! No, not quite.
Meu Deus do céu. Olha os tiros no jogo, maluco. Só correria.
Can he get on the end of this?
Olha isso.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Isso aqui, verso.
Now it's Torres. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Pode correr, caralho. Tá doido.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. No, he's missed it. There will be 4 extra minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Baggio. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Thuram with a definite foul there. No joy this time. And that's that. Cruzeiro suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Estilão mais doido e fez gol, velho. 5 gols, na doidura. Puta que pariu, esse cara tá. Meu Deus do céu. Como que eu perdi com esse cara? El paso locomotive. El paso locomotive. Oh, bro. Isso, meu. Ai, meu Deus.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that? Well, oh no, what has happened here? Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pele. Raul. Schneider. That has been slung wide. He's had a shot! Busquets. That's been intercepted. That is Conte. Passing nice and neat. Pele! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now.
Ah, nossa, é muito foda.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Van Basten. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Busquets. And this is Shevchenko. And they're quick to get it back. Cruzeiro yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Michel Platini. Raul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Raul promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham. That has been cut short. Conte. Now it's Pele. This looks promising. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. Rijkaard. Timber's cross. He's cut it out. He's in a good position here. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Schneider. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
15 minutes till half-time. And this is Van Basten. He's having a shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Beckham. Van Bouten. Roberto Carlos. Kante gets over and intercepts. Raul. And it's Raul! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
Tô batendo com Pelé, velho. Pô, maluco, velho.
Vieira deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Cruzeiro really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Platini. Pele. Schneider. Shot a goal! Platini. Van Basten. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Timber. For Conte. And it's Conte. And it's Schneider. Adams. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Shevchenko. We are into overtime. Oh, that's delightful. Chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. There's the whistle for half-time.
Ele passa locomotivo. Ele passa o locomotivo.
Feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Cruzeiro are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Schneider. Great vision. Timber picks it up out wide. Shevchenko. Vieira. And he was quick to react. Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Raul. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Caceres. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chips it through. It's come to nothing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. It's a promising position. He's got away. Timber has it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cara, tá muito lento essa bosta.
Cruzeiro
Sim,
suddenly
tem
appear
que ser mais
frail.
calmo também.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a
Caraca,
carelessness
velho,
or
meteu o
this could get
chute.
away from them.
And it's Michel Platini. And this is Van Basten. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Platini, who's set up one goal so far. Schneider. Now it's Pele. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement.
Ai meu Deus, todo mundo fazendo assim nesse jogo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Van Basten.
É isso, rapaz, tá doido.
Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 23. Camisa 16.
It's a good ball out wide.
Para a entrada de
Musiala.
Camisa 13.
Quick look, then plays it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Teremos uma substituição.
He's there to retrieve it. Platini. And this is Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, there's the clearance. Looking tidy in possession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. I think we're just about done here.
Foram indicados
That's
2
put paid to a
minutos de
promising move.
acréscimo.
This might spell danger. That's a throw. No way through, so back it comes. Rijkaard. And we're done. Cruzeiro have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately.
Daí, Eugênio.
Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Cruzeiro definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle.
Pode deixar esse gatinho sozinho aqui dentro do quarto não, viu? Tá tentando pegar os peixinhos, ó.
Cadê o gato?
Olha lá, bota ele pra correr lá, que tá tentando pegar o peixinho. Aqui, olha que o Manuel também foi mostrar aí. Onde o Manuel tava?
Vai pra casa dos outros, né, Rogério? Isso não dá nem na pista do filho.
Casa de quem que ele tava?
Foi na casa de Mariazinha.
Aquela
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but Cruyff! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. More and more pressure on the ball here. Eder Militao. Beckenbauer. Baresi calmly anticipates, and he welcomes it in. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Platini. Beckham. Shevchenko. Ambrosini with a definite foul there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Cruyff. And he's let fly. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham. That's a good ball. Van Basten is flagged offside. Now it's Pele. Tries from a long way out. Too close for comfort. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Michel Platini. Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Ambrosini. And this is Van Basten. Oh, good ball! That pass has been well intercepted. Shevchenko. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruyff picks it up out wide. Pele. Now it's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Platini clears it away. Crescer are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. Baresi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Platini. Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Cruzeiro grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Busquets. Now Platini. Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cruyff. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Platini has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bring it back. Gets a good foot in there. It's run loose here. Pele. Shot at goal! Short changes him with that pass. Back into the middle. Busquets. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Now that looks a decent ball. Ambrosini. Hernes. That pass isn't the best. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Cruzeiro really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's through here. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, now here's a good battle. Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted. Ambrosini. Now it's Van Basten. Cruzeiro needing a change of fortune here. Vieira. Platini. And it's been played through. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Eder Militao is there, and he can get... Has a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vieira certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Right, Shevchenko. Van Basten.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eder Militao cuts it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Pele. Now, can they get him away? It's a good run, that. Great timing. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. And it's Michel Platini. Cruyff. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he...
There's a quick free kick. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
In again. And Rossini getting this one clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Real chance! Cleared without complication. And this is Shevchenko. And Rossini.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the through ball. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Pele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cleared away. Schneider. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Van Basten. Last chance, perhaps. And it's Vieira. Oh, no, what has happened here?
Crescer really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Busquets to Beckham. Looking tidy in possession here. Vitinha. And here's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through.
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Platini passes short and sharp. Baresi gets across to intercept that. And it's Nedved. Now it's Pele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Cruzeiro still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot at Van Basten. Great chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. Platini. And it's Van Basten. Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Shevchenko. Busquets. Shevchenko. There's the shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nedved. Oh, good take in a good area. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Great ball, and he's... Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Cleared without hesitation. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come off the upright. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Vieira. Some really good ball movement. Oh, well played. Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Great defending, strong and determined.
Cruzeiro really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a cute ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great vision. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Cruzeiro get the ball rolling for the second period. Van Basten, and he's onside. Referee has just said play on. Played out to the right. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruzeiro finding their passes, spread it left.
Pretty robust defending.
It's run loose here. What a throw in. Nesta. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. But can he finish? He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 24.
Yamal,
Camisa 18. Camisa 13.
and the pass is intercepted.
Fechando o campo para a
It's a
entrada
searching
de
pass.
Camisa 11. Camisa 2. Camisa 19.
Oh, this looks sharp. Taken back almost at once. Platini. Rijkaard. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Oh, great save by Dida. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nedved does well to get it back. Lovely bit of skill. That's a good ball out wide. Vieira. Here comes the cross. Dida claims it without any fuss. So what can they make of this? And that has left him in a heap. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Baresi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Dembele knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cruzeiro perhaps contemplating their next change here. Tries to pass it through. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. Platini looking for options for movement. That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. The chance for a shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Cruzeiro take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the...
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Nedved. Here's a decent chance! Goal! Gremio! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Gremio go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Cruzeiro really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. Nedved aims beyond the defence. He's got away.
5 minutos de acréscimo.
Yeah. Rijkaard is steaming forward. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Bergomi. Vieira. Van Basten. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.